Make sure you like and subscribe.
Hello travelers, and welcome back to the Mars Parlor. In today's nail video, we are going to be doing our nails for $10 using the Kiss acrylic nail system. So as you can see, we've got the monomer, some clear acrylic powder, as well as some speed glue and a little acrylic brush. I've never heard good things about the acrylic brushes that come in these Kiss kits, but we are gonna try it out to start with. I want to try and keep extra product usage to a minimum, so I'm really only going to be using my gel polishes aside from everything that's in this kit, but you can sculpt a nice set of nails and then put a little paint on it should you have some. So the receipt here says $10.87 total, and that is a really good deal for basically an entire acrylic nail system. So I was just running low on my Mia Secret monomer and thought I should hop over to the store and grab one of these little kits. It always comes in clutch because, you know, affordable monomer that's not like straight from a beauty store, I have to order offline, and you know, typically they don't have Mia Secret in stores, at least not around where I live. So I thought that it would be a fun little idea to do a video testing out this kit for you guys to see how well it does and if it's suitable for practicing as a beginner nail tech or for just doing your own nails at home. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's nail video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get right into it. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another nail video. So as I said, we're going to be doing our nails for $10 roughly today. So I don't often leave the prep in my videos, and I suppose I didn't show any cuticle work or anything like that prior to this, but I do like to put down a layer of gel base coat because it keeps my nails adhered, but it does help with removal whenever it comes time for it. I just like the idea of having that little barrier between your actual natural nails and the nail extension. So now we're going to break open the acrylic kit, and I'm going to show you everything that comes with it. So to start, we have an acrylic brush, and I have used these brushes before. Fair warning, they clump so easily. So do your best to be consistently cleaning it, soaking it in monomer. And I tried to stick it out using the brush with the kit, but I did end up having to switch brushes. The acrylic powder that comes with the kit is clear, which is very standard. You can paint it whatever color you'd like afterwards. Then we've got some acrylic nail liquid. Kiss is a pretty good beginner liquid, I would say, and some maximum speed nail glue. So I haven't done curved nails in forever, and I was kind of down. I was like, let me just go ahead and use the tips in here. It works for the video anyway. So I really like them, and I'll probably do more curved nails in the future. Comes with a little instruction kit if you need it, but yes, I'm putting together all that you get with the kit, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started sizing the nail tips. And I didn't like the squoval well there in the nail tip, so I decided to go ahead and chop them so they're a little more like regular tips. So I originally wanted to keep the design to a minimum so that, you know, it would be a reasonable $10 nail set example, but I really couldn't help myself with putting more to the design. They turned out so absolutely gorgeous. I needed to try it, but you can still just use regular polish, gel polish if you have it, and just paint your own little design on there. It can be full cover color, what have you. But yes, I wanted to go a few steps further with my design, but feel free to lay down your $10 nails and paint them up and be on your way. So now I'm using a fine grit sanding band to go ahead and blend the nail tips into my natural nails. Sometimes I like to get away with leaving this step out for the sake of time, but especially with these tips, they are a bit thicker than like the regular clear ones, so I wanted to go ahead and do this step. So now we're going to pour out some monomer and get ready for the application. Cracking open this clear acrylic powder, a lot of the time I've noticed, like in the past kits I had from Kiss, it wasn't fully filled. Like it would have half of the bottle was just like a base, so, or half of the container. So this time I noticed it was actually full of powder, so that was a nice little update that I did enjoy. So to begin my application, I like to go in with a bead where the nail tip meets the natural nail, and I'm going to blend that upwards towards the free edge, sculpting the thickness of the entirety of the nail at the free edge has really been my friend with not over applying. So once I've gotten my desired thickness at the free edge, looking down the barrel to be sure that everything's even from one side to the other, I'm able to work downwards towards the apex, which would be the same height. From there, I'll be able to slope downwards into the cuticle. I think that my description for my method of application has become clearer as I make more videos, so hopefully you learned a little something from that, but I'll let you guys enjoy the application and meet back up with you when it's time for the filing. So yes, like I said, you can see the brush. Like I was having so much trouble trying to just simply blend that acrylic bead. So I did have to switch brushes. I got this one off of Amazon. Even the cheapest brush off of Amazon, most of them say 100% Kolinsky. Most of the time that's a lie. But even those are going to be better than these crazy like plastic bristles that they have on the Kiss Kit acrylic brushes. But with the goal being to just use this acrylic kit for the most part, really keep up with cleaning that brush. Every time after you lay a bead, go ahead and get it fully cleaned out, because it's going to clump and the acrylic will destroy the brush really quickly if you don't like get it all out ASAP. So just, I guess, be extra careful with the Kiss acrylic brush and you should be able to get through the entirety of your set. But for the sake of reviewing, I think a lot more effort could be put into those brushes. They seem to update everything but that. So Kiss, just letting you know. right, so this is after the application. I love the like natural nail look that this gives, and I almost wanted to slap a matte top coat on it and call it good, which you could do. But now I'm going to go ahead and file. Of course, you want to file before any top coat, but there's something about the curved nail tips that kind of kept me from using that extra product. I feel like it didn't require as much thinking when it comes to the structure of the nail because it's more natural. So everything was just like a downward motion, if that makes sense. And I'm going to do the same with my nail file. Of course, going around the cuticles a bit, making sure that everything is nice and sealed there. Don't forget to debulk your side edges because it's not just overhang or the underneath of that side wall that is going to make your nail look fatter. It is the product buildup on the actual curve of that nail wall, if that makes sense. And to reference again what I was saying earlier, you can see that it's almost like a perfect slope. It's very much one smooth curvature, as opposed to straight nail extensions that would require, you create the apex, create a straight nail. Because of this natural growth imitation that these curved tips give, it just it's a very different sculpting experience, I will say. And hopefully eventually I'll be able to describe it better. So I'm using a 100-180 grit nail file to go ahead and do the final filing, get the surfaces nice and smooth and the edges nice and crisp. Okay, so we have finished with the filing, and now I'm going in with my favorite V-Beauty Pure Gel Base Coat, and this is going to give a completely smooth surface for all of the nail art we'll be doing. Of course, you can just slap on a glossy matte top coat or put on just a solid color if you'd like and call your nails good here. But, for the sake of some fun content and some blingy nails, I'm going to go ahead and do some more with the design. This base coat is so yummy. I be wanting to use it for top coat all the time. But I know this is where y'all are gonna hate me. Please don't click off the video. I promise the content is worth it. The end result is gorgeous. You're gonna love it. But I got kind of lost with what color to use for my base. So I put down this like deep burgundy reddish color, and I wasn't digging it. It wasn't doing anything for my skin tone, so I went ahead and plopped this brighter red on top, and I think the mixture of the two created the perfect deep red that I wanted for the base of this nail design. Making sure to clean around the cuticle is very important to prevent gel allergies in the future. But now that we have our base color, I'm going to use this very gorgeous, like perfect mid-tone purple, black and white to layer some organic dots and lines for this design. So I found the inspiration on Pinterest, like most of the time, and I really didn't derive the design too much. Pretty much kept it the same. My jewels or rhinestones will be silver or clear as opposed to AB, but that's just because I didn't have any. But they still turned out super duper cute. So I'm starting off with the black here, and then we're going to use the purple and the white, kind of working our way up the scale of lightness. So as for the video itself, I'm trying to keep these a bit more clear cut, but to the point where, you know, you can still see every step, but maybe just not so much of it. Of course, you don't want to get bored watching a nail video, but you still want to see the process. So I'm trying to cut the clips down a little bit. Let me know if you guys enjoy it in the comments down below. So I really was not sure about like a pretty much bright purple on top of this already like red burgundy base. I thought they would clash, but to my surprise, it looks gorgeous. I don't know why I never thought of accenting, you know, this deep red, this wine color with like a lilac purple before, or lavender purple, but it's pretty cute. Last but not least, some abstract line work with the white gel polish, and pretty much just the same details going on with every color except for the purple shade. I did not put any dot work. So again, you can stop here if you did so happen to have some detail brushes, but I'm going to use my Beetles gel top coat, still my favorite top coat, and this is prior to applying some acrylic flowers. So it's best to top coat before you apply the acrylic. It's still going to adhere just as well, but it prevents you from having to work around your sculpting and from having to like mess it up with any after top coat. I almost really did want to stop here because with that shiny freaking top coat, they're just so pretty. But I knew there was another level to reach. So I went ahead and dipped into some the Beauty Pure acrylic. I believe this is Perfect Nude, and it was just the right pale pink for these flower sculptures. I'm sure I've said this before, but it is quite difficult to describe the process of applying 3D flowers. To try my best, you'll want to place your bead down, and the brush is already going to have that curvature that you need. Flatten it. Don't be afraid to flatten the bead at a nice angle so that it is protruding on the free edge. So you want it to be kind of like an ombre towards the center. So you're basically making little miniature overlapping slopes with, you know, little bridges and divots, and you want some differentiation in the shaping to create the organic flower look. as much of this bit in here as possible because I thought it was really satisfying to watch, and it was just really beautiful to watch the flowers being made, and I sped it up just a little bit so it's not like painstaking, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next step. Okay, last but not least, some Macart, quote-unquote, rhinestone glue, and I'm going to place some of this in the center of all of my little flowers, as well as make some little, like, 3 rhinestone patches here and there, and some lines of rhinestones, like the dots that we put on there. So it's important with these lines of rhinestones to have some curvature so that it remains looking organic and doesn't stiffen the design. Alright guys, so there is no need to re-top coat. That was the purpose of putting it on firstly, but you do have to be a little bit more careful with the rhinestone glue to prevent like protrusion and stuff that might mess up the image, but to be honest, it's clear, it won't make that big a difference. These turned out gorgeous. This is the finished set and it's very much summer nights. It's very much like I don't know, it's almost like Cali girl vibes, bling bling. We love it. I loved this set, definitely at the top of my list. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and safe travels back to Earth. Peace.